Whenever they talk about the world as Maya, whenever anybody talk about the world as Maya, you will always make the mistake of thinking that they are talking about this expanse which is spread all around. Whenever they talk about the world, you immediately stretch it to the expanse of the world all around. The trees, the mountains, the everything, the multiverses, etc. All that you think it as non-existing, Maya. First, they don't mean it in this way. They don't mean it in this way. Whenever they talk about the world, they talk about a unique world which the human mind has created. The unique world which the human mind has created is called as Maya. And how does the human mind create the world? How does the human mind create the world? Your attachment, your ignorance, your infatuations, etc., all put together is your world. And whatsoever happens in that world happens only to you. Nothing will happen to the neighbor. Nothing happens to the neighbor, isn't it? You see the world, and the world is not one. The world is not one. From the human being's perspective, the world is not one. There are as many worlds as there are different minds. Because every individual has their own world. Each and every individual has their own world. And whatever happens in that world happens only to you, not to anybody around. You follow? If there is the death in the family, if there is a death, if the wife is dead, nobody else will cry, isn't it? It happened yesterday. Nobody else will cry. Just standing there watching the whole. Nobody else will cry. Others will come and try and tell you, what? Do not cry. The soul does not die. It goes back. What are you worrying about? Why are you crying? Who really belongs to us, etc. Tomorrow, when something happens to them, what happens to this knowledge? What happens to this knowledge when something happens to them? Only advantage is what? You can go and give the same philosophy to them, that's all. The philosophy that they gave it to you today, you can go and discourse tomorrow. Other than that, nothing happens. Why? Because you create a world out of your mind. And what is your mind made up of? Your mind is made up of your infatuations, your ignorance, whatever be the mind is made up of. What you are seeing through the medium of this infatuation, ignorance, love, attachment is not true. It is false. It is mithya. That is the meaning of the word mithya. Maya mayamidam akilam buddha brahma padam tvam pravisha vidiktva. How much ever you understand this, asha vayu, tadapina muncha, the desire will not, it will come to that. We need to understand the connection between the two. The first thing is Maya. Maya means that which in front of you is not Maya. That which you have created in your mind is Maya. So don't go and say that tree is Maya. And if you really want to know whether the tree is Maya or not, run into it very fast, you will know, isn't it? If you run into the tree very fast, you will know whether the tree is Maya or not. Then all what Buddha says, Shankara says, what everybody says becomes false. Then you will come back and say, no, they are teaching you wrongly. I say, no, they are not teaching you wrongly. You have taken the world means external world as Maya. The external world is not Maya. The world that you have created in your own, the world that you have created in your mind is Maya. How much ever you understand